Let's talk about my January favorites. I owe my life to these eye masks. They were like the MVP of the month for me. These are the Meg Rhythm heated eye masks. I bought these in Japan and you can buy them at pretty much any Japanese drugstore, or I do think they sell them online as well. Essentially what these are is they're just little disposable heated eye masks. They come in a pack of 12 and you get these little packets. You open them up and they're just little paper eye masks. You put them on, they automatically heat up. They also come in different scents, so you can get like a fragrance-free one. They also have lavender. I personally really like this yuzu one. It's very calming and it just enhances the relaxation experience. These make fabulous gifts as well if you're going to Japan. They are an amazing gift to give to people, and every time I give these to people, they love them. I also really like wearing these on airplanes and just other areas of my life where I want to be able to sleep more comfortably. My next favorite is a little bit more sentimental, and it's something that I'm wearing right now. It is my necklace from Brook in York. This is the personalized birthstone necklace, I believe it's called. I got this right after my dog Choco passed, and I wanted something to memorialize her and keep her close to me, but I didn't want to make it super overt and obvious. So what I did is I got my birthstone, which is the August birthstone, and then her December birthstone, and I put it on this gold chain, and I just wear it pretty much almost every single day, and I really like it. It keeps her close to me, but it's also kind of toned down, and I feel like you wouldn't know the meaning behind it unless I told someone, and so it just feels really special. I think it's a beautiful piece of jewelry, and I also really like the colors because I feel like they add just a nice pop of color. I wear very basic, boring colors usually, and so it's just a nice little pop of color, and every time I see it I think of her. My next favorite is one of my all-time favorite lip products of all time. This wasn't just like a January favorite. I will say this has been a favorite of mine since like 2023, and I have never showed, I don't think, in a favorites video, and if I had filmed the 2025 favorites, this would have been at the top of my list. This is the Roman Glassing Lip Balm in the shade Kaya Fig. The reason why I'm showing it now is because I finally finished it. I have trouble finishing lip products, which is not something that I'm proud to say. I am a lip product snob, and so I tend to hoard them. So for me to finish a lip product, it's pretty monumental, and it's because I genuinely love this and I use this every single day. I've been using my little pinky to like take it out and rub it on my lips because I truly cannot live without this. This product is like the perfect in-between of a lip balm. It's super moisturizing. It has the color payoff of a lipstick, and it's so glossy like a lip gloss. It is fabulous, and it makes my lips so moisturized. The color payoff's amazing, and it lasts for a really long time. Next time I go to Japan or Korea, I'm definitely stocking up on these. It is truly a holy grail beauty product in my beauty routine. My next favorite is my Moleskine journal. I feel like anytime I use a journal other than my Moleskine, I immediately regret it, and I'm like, I wish I had a Moleskine. These are expensive, I will say, but they are amazing quality. The leather binding on the front is beautiful, and just the papers, they're so thin and smooth and nice to write on. I feel like my pen just glides through these, and it makes documenting my emotions and my feelings and just kind of journaling about my life in general more enjoyable. One other thing I wanted to show you is in this bag right here. First, I love this little pouch. This is from Blue Q. I love these because they are like waterproof almost. I don't want to say waterproof, but like if you get something on it, you can easily wipe it off. In here, I have my little cross stitching kit. I have been on a little cross stitching journey. I've been trying to try new hobbies, and so I got this kit from Cotton Clara, and it is the little pickle jar kit. And for someone who has never done cross stitching, I will say it was a little bit difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. I'm not done with this yet, but I think the pattern is so cute. It gives you the instructions on how to do it and the diagram to follow, gives you the needle and all the colors that you need. I feel like it was just such a fun way for me to spend my time and get my mind off of things this past month. I'm almost done. I just have to finish off the lid. I'm nowhere near perfect at this, but it's kind of nice to just try something new and not be amazing at it, but just to do new things and stay off my phone. And yeah, I definitely want to purchase another one of these because this has been really fun and something that I've been enjoying a lot. None of the books I read this past month were particularly wowing in any way, but I will say of the ones that I did read, Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell was my favorite. I started reading it on my Kindle through Libby, and it was so hard to follow at first because there's just so many different characters, so many different settings and timelines, but once I started listening to it on audiobook, it made so much more sense and it was so much more enjoyable. I personally love Lisa Jewell, and this wasn't one of my favorite books from her, but I did still find it entertaining nonetheless. I will say the plot was a little bit predictable, and the ending was not the best and I wanted something more out of it, but it was still good for what it was, and it was my favorite book that I read this month. However, I will say I got hooked on a really good show called The Girlfriend. I am not someone to try new TV shows. I like what I like and I stick with them. I am very much an SVU, Criminal Minds girl, and I don't stray away from that. But I started watching The Girlfriend and it was so good. I haven't binged a series like that in years, honestly, but it just captivated me. And if you are looking for something to just watch in a weekend or even in a day, I highly recommend it. It is so good. There's drama, there's mystery, there's romance. Oh my gosh, I loved it, and I am on the hunt for a new show because it just kind of reawakened my love for TV shows. That's pretty much all that I have to share for my January favorites. Let me know what your favorite product was, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.